everyone, welcome back to my channel Paper Therapy with Amy. This is a lovely picture of my son and future daughter-in-law. This is a little bit before they got engaged, but I just love this photo, and these two are going to be getting married next August. That's their plan. And so I kind of wanted to work on a layout for his album that I hope to be able to give them when they get married. I have his baby pictures mostly all done and kept up with, but I'd like to do some of them together. And yeah, I have some papers that I have pulled. So this is all stash busting. This is close to my heart. Let's start with this. This is close to my heart. This is a mix-in from May, June of 2021. So it's quite old, but I thought the hearts and the black and white kind of went well. And then I have, this is called Two Souls from Kaiser Craft. I got it on a clearance sale. I do a lot of clearance sale shopping. I have a friend who has a scrapbooking store, and whenever she has sales, she lets me know, and I go there and buy lovely papers. So my plan is to use some of this one as well because it seems perfect for this layout. So I'm not sure where I'm going to put this, but I'm just going to work on this, and hopefully you enjoy watching it come together. I'm going to have a black frame around this layout, but I chose to use also one of these papers that are kind of pre-designed in the background. And I also want to use this script paper. I like how it brings out the colors of the photo. I'm also going to use a zip strip on the bottom of one of these papers that kind of has a few little words on it, and I'm going to kind of matte the picture a couple times, and then I'm going to just add embellishments after that. As always, I will also distress the edges by inking around them with charcoal ink. I did want to add some green cardstock into this layout, so I'm just kind of going through my different cardstocks and seeing which one matches these little green leaves on the background paper the best, and I end up with pine. I found it looked the best, so I'm gonna matte the photo in pine, and you can see how that looks really nice and really makes that photo pop. I also added a white matte just to really define the photo. It's often looks really good when you put white before you do a color matte, especially since the photo's a little bit dark, or it's not really a dark photo, but it has darker colors on it, and also, the green paper is quite dark, so adding this bit of white paper really helps define it a little bit better. I had added a vignette to the photo before I printed it, but I also am adding a little bit of inking around the edge of the photo here too, just to, you know, continue with that distressed look. I really like that kind of a little bit grungy look to go with this paper packet and the notebook paper and so on. I do have a bit of an idea of what I plan to put on the page that will be opposite this page, so I'm just kind of keeping that in mind as well. That's why I'm most likely going to continue the paper with the words on it right off the edge and not stop it by the black frame. I've also turned to the sticker sheet to find a little title, and I'm going to use this word love and a few other things from this sticker sheet. I'm just placing these stickers on my anti-static pouch to take the stick off of them, and I create these pouches myself. If you'd like to know how to do that, then check out my videos. You can look for the one that has tips and tricks, and I show you how to create this pouch on there. It's just cornstarch inside, and that takes the stick off so that you can move things around a little easier rather than them permanently sticking down. Also, I wanted to pop up the word love, so I wanted the stick to be removed so I could put the pop tape on it. At this point, I kind of forgot about the second mat that I was going to use the pine paper for, but I do remember in a few minutes here and add it in, and it really helps the picture stand out from the page. The little tag, black tag there in the corner is from the Close to My Heart mix-in paper pack that I am using, and I snipped it out of the sheet of tags, and then I'm just going to add this little saying on top. I can't remember exactly what it says at this moment, but you probably can see that in the still shots over on Instagram. So now you see I've brought in this pine mat for my photo, and it really brings the photo to the foreground a lot more. I've also got these packages of embellishments that I've sorted a long time ago. They are mostly from 49 and Market, and this little one that I'm looking at right now, I'm not sure where that's from. But the pieces that I'm tucking in behind that look like part of a plant journal or a book about plants, those are from 49 and Market. I got them on sale. I have them kind of cataloged by color, and this is the green and beigey packet. I find that when you're tucking pieces in behind, like I'm doing here, it works better when you don't have a whole lot of photos on the layout. And as you know, usually I have tons of photos on my layouts. I did think that this particular photo needed its own layout though. I'm still trying to decide where to put this Forever Yours, but it does end up down below the title. The little pennant banner on the top of the photo is also from 49 and Market, so that does end up staying there. It's possible that I cut it a little shorter. I don't think it's quite as deep down into the photo when the layout is done. These are the tapestry rub-ons. They have been in my stash for a really long time, and I thought it's time to use some of this stuff up. This is a close to my heart product from years and years ago. So I'm just going to add those in once I kind of have everything decided. It's something that you kind of have to do almost last. I'm also going to gut out these pieces right here. That's all going to be hidden behind the photo anyway. So I thought, well, what's the point in hiding that all back there and adding bulk to the page? I'm just going to cut it out so it looks like it's back there. So I'm just going to glue this whole part together. Here's where I raised that pennant banner up a little bit higher so that it's not quite as imposing on the photo as it was before. I do like to sort of glue all the embellishments together under the photo as one unit so I can lift it all up, because I am planning afterwards to do some splatters in the background, and also when I rub those rub-ons on, I kind of want them coming out from behind like a layer that's coming behind most of the embellishments. So it's nice to have these kind of all one unit that I can pick up and put back and see if it looks good. I wanted to add a little bit more green. I've got this strip of paper from the Evergreen paper packet, and I'm just going to add it as a banner along the bottom, kind of with the love and the Forever Yours. And I'm just trying to decide how I'm going to arrange these other little elements. So I'm going with kind of a backwards L shape around the bottom part of the photo, and then adding a little embellishment cluster on the top left corner of the photo. So it's more like 2 than 3, but it still kind of creates a triangle because of that L. These little embellishments actually go with this paper pack. I believe I had a package that went with the paper pack, and I think it's mostly stacked right there to my left. But I'm going to add some of these roses, or one of these roses in, and then I'm going to save one for the opposite page so that I can make the pages blend together. So I like that this rose kind of brings the rose from the background paper on the bottom left kind of into the layout a little bit more. So one of these little items is a postage stamp. One of them is a ticket. Maybe 2 of them are tickets. It's just little items like that I'm using. I'm just thinking about adding a few of these little pine bow sprigs that came also from the Evergreen workshop. I'm trying to find a place to add them, and I find I kind of like them coming out from under the rose. Pine sprigs may seem a little bit out of place in this layout, but for me they're a bit of a nod to the evergreens in the background of the photo. So these tapestry rub-ons have a fuzzy texture, and you just have to rub them really well. And luckily, even though they're very old, they still worked great. And then you just peel back the backing, and you have the rub-on left behind. So I think that these turned out really neat. I like the dark black, I have a few little pops of black in here. And I also like that they kind of add a layer in the background. So I'm just going to add a little bit of splatter with a gold shimmer brush here. And then once I have that on, I can glue down that whole piece that has the photo and the embellishments kind of all glued down together. These background pieces did have kind of a rough edge on them. That's how they are made, but I roughed it up a little bit more with my fingernail, and I'm just going to add this down onto here and then add those last embellishments that I had kind of planned how they went. And I'm just permanently gluing them down with the Barely Art glue. And I'm going to add in my little sprigs here as well. I found a few little green leaves in my stash that look like rose leaves, so I added those also to the rose. I'm just using the Barely Art glue to glue the last few bits down well, and then I'll give you a close-up of this layout. I'll hold it up to let you see all the shimmer and shine and appreciate all the little bits that I've added onto this page. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you've enjoyed the video, I'd love it if you hit that thumbs up button. It really helps me out here on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd love to have you as part of my YouTube family, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you liked about this layout, and I will catch you guys all next time here on YouTube. Bye.